Hey everyone, and welcome back to another under $5 eShop deals video, where each and every week we go through the Nintendo Switch eShop and we pick out some of the best games currently on sale, all the while staying under a budget of only $5. Now yet again today we've got some great budget deals lined up, but just before we jump into those, just a quick reminder that about halfway through the video I'll be giving away a $10 eShop gift card. If you want to participate in that giveaway, all you need to do is be subscribed to the channel and drop a comment down below. Then, you check out the next eShop Deals video to see if you won. And while we're on the subject of gift cards, we do have an official affiliate site called mapleshop.gg where you can pick up your Nintendo Switch gift cards. It really won't cost you anything extra, and you're helping out the channel a little bit each and every time. Lastly, if you reach the end of the video and you're still looking for other great deals, I'll always be linking down below the latest eShop Deals videos because a lot of those deals are still running today and I just don't go over them 2 videos in a row. Now, with all that out of the way, let's jump straight into today's deals. Just remember, if you are liking the video, hit that like button. So we're starting off today with a budget favorite of mine, and that is Blossom Tales. That is now 67% off, $4.94, and will be running till May 11th. Now this game is a top-down action-adventure game, and you can probably already tell by the visuals, but it is very heavily inspired by The Legend of Zelda. And on the gameplay side, it's very close to entries like A Link to the Past or one of the Game Boy Advanced entries. But at the same time, this is not only a clone, with a very original storyline that regularly breaks that fourth wall. Also, tons of overworld secrets to discover and some really interesting dungeons to crawl through. And right now, with Tears of the Kingdom right around the corner coming out in just about a week, this game can be the perfect one to fill the void while you're waiting for that other release. On top of it, its really awesome budget price point really will help not break the bank. But guess what? That's not all. If you're still sort of on the fence about this one, well guess what? There's even a free downloadable demo on the Nintendo Switch eShop. But overall, for any retro-styled action-adventure fan, this game is just a must-have. Now next for today, I actually have a couple of games that are on sale and I'm going to be presenting them together, and that is Corpse Killer the 25th Anniversary and also Night Trap the 25th Anniversary that are both 75% off, $3.74 a piece, and will be running till May 7th. Now both these games are FMV based games which did have a certain popularity in the 90s. I just want to be clear, I'm not suggesting these particular games because they are amazing games, I'm rather suggesting them because they are amazing campy fun. I would even go so far as to say that the actual gameplay among both these games is slightly subpar. However, what really makes these games a great experience is the incredibly bad acting throughout the different FMV sequences that just make it a ton of fun and some great laughs. And although at full price, about $15 a piece, I wouldn't necessarily suggest picking these up, when they fall like today at incredibly budget prices like $3.74, trust me, it's worth the laughs. So whether you're like me and you have amazing nostalgia for these games because you remember them from the 90s, or you've never played them before, but you're the type of person that really enjoys those bad horror movies, well, I think that right now at these really low prices, it could be a really good time to pick up these games. Now, our next great game for today is one that's hitting a brand new low, and that is Save Me Mr. Tako, the definitive edition that is now 75% off, $3.74, and once again running till May 7th. Now this game is a 2D action platformer that is done in an amazing Game Boy-like style. And this is really a game that is pulling inspiration from some of the great Game Boy classics, like Kirby's Dream Land, Metroid 2, and many, many more. You're basically playing as an octopus that lives in a world where his people are at war with the humans. However, you personally don't quite understand this war and take it upon yourself to save a human princess and try to reunite the two peoples. Now first of all, I'm a sucker for Game Boy style games, and Save Me Mr. Tako is definitely one of the most complete original entries we have on the Nintendo Switch, with a good 10 to 12 hour adventure just for someone going through the main campaign. And for completionists that want to collect 100% of the hats, well, you know what? You can almost double that time. Now, I do want to give a fair warning that about halfway through the game, it actually starts becoming quite challenging. So although it starts out on the easy peasy side, sort of like Kirby's Dream Land, it ends with some extremely challenging sections. Now personally, this was a game that I would have easily said was worth its full price of $14.99. So right now at 75% off, $3.74, this game is a total steal. Now it's time to take a quick break and announce today's winner of the $10 eShop gift card. And our winner for today is going to be rlim1309, who said, "I like Marsupilami Hub Adventure and Capcom Fighting. Thanks for the list and time reviewing. Well, I'm really glad you found a couple of great games to pick up for last week, and no need to thank me, I love playing these games." So now all you need to do to claim your $10 eShop gift card is reach out to me in my pinned comment down below. So now if we jump straight back into the deals, I've got a brand new entry to the series on top of it at a new lowest ever price, and that is Gigapocalypse. That is now 60% off, $3.99, and will be running till May 19th. Now this game is a little hard to categorize. However, at its heart, I would say that it's an arcade-style side-scrolling destruction game. And maybe one of the best ways to explain it is imagine the classic game Rampage reinvented as a side-scroller. But there's even more than that, with a few elements of Tamagotchi-like digital pet care as well. All the while mixed in with a visual style that will automatically remind you of old-school kaiju movies. And ultimately, that's what you're doing. You're leveling up and raising your own kaiju, and you get to choose between 9 different ones. There's also tons of unlockables, like minions that will help you with your destruction, new skills, and even mutations. This is overall just one of those games that is great for killing time when you just want to lay back and have some dumb fun. Not to mention that probably one of the biggest high points of the game are the incredibly funny and sometimes even dumb end-level boss fights. So if you're looking for a fast-paced and satisfying arcade-style game for this week, you know what? At $3.99, Gigapocalypse can be an amazing pickup. Now our next game for today is going to be my pick of the week, and that is Underhero. That's back to its lowest ever price of 75% off, $4.24, and this one will be running till May 18th. Now this game is mashing up a few different genres, with the two main ones being action platformers and RPGs. Now in this game, you're actually playing as an evil underling, who takes the place of the hero after his untimely death right at the beginning, and you end up having to save the kingdom against your own evil boss. Now this game really combines two of my favorite genres, with most of the levels being designed around action platforming. However, when it comes to combat, it shifts to turn-based RPG style that will remind you a lot of Super Mario RPG, with timing-based attacks and also defensive skills. But once again, this game is far from a copy, really making both of these gameplay styles its own with the addition of a stamina system. And to back up all this amazing gameplay, you've got an absolutely beautiful pixel art style, a great soundtrack, and on top of it all, a really interesting storyline that is filled with humor and once again regularly breaks that fourth wall. Now this game is really, in my opinion, a very underrated game on the Nintendo Switch, and for anyone with even the slightest interest in either platformers or RPGs, it's almost a must-have at this bargain bin price of only $4.24. Now our next game for today is going to be the Valfaris and Slain double pack that is back to 90% off, only $3.99, and will be running till May 18th. Now both these games are action platformers, with Valfaris having more of a focus on a run-and-gun style of combat, and Slain on the other hand having a focus on more of a melee style of combat. Now before diving in any further on this double pack, I do want to first give the warning, these are both what I would consider very challenging action platformers, with in my opinion, Slain even being the more difficult of the two. So before jumping into this double pack, make sure you're up for that challenge. However, if you are, it's crazy to think that at only $4, you're getting both of these amazing games. Now once again for this entry, not only is the gameplay extremely solid, but the art style is also one of a kind, with an incredibly grotesquely beautiful presentation. And it's once again backed up with some amazing heavy metal inspired head-banging soundtracks. So definitely for anyone looking for some amazingly challenging gameplay for this week, this double pack is going to be an amazing pickup. Now we aren't done with the deals yet, and it's time for today's sizzle reel of deals, with some other great games to consider for this week. So we're now at the end of another eShop deals video, and I really want to hear from all of you. Let me know what games you're picking up in the comments down below. Also, I want to give a huge shout out to my channel supporters. Their monthly support is just so appreciated here at the channel. And don't forget, on the way out, if you did like the content, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you aren't already, and click on that notification bell so you know when all my future content comes out. And as usual, I hope I'll see you in my next video.